Morning, guys. It's, Coffee with Tim. Oh, so I was talking with my wife and a good friend of mine. Uh, Dealing with some stuff. I am not, sure how to wrap my head around it. Um, Without, not going to go too much into detail. Just trying to wrap my head around certain decisions, uh, ways that our loved ones act. Um, and my wife had been telling me this, for a while now, that, if you don't know what to do, just love them. And I heard what she said. I didn't, you know, necessarily, uh, I guess, take it all in um, until I brought this up with my friend Shane. Shout out to Shane. How's it going? Um, and Shane has a way with getting a point across, but a lot of the time he'll go 3 miles out of the way to get that point across. And Shane, that's not a dig on you. I love you, man. Uh, and if you didn't tell it the way you did, it wouldn't impact the way that it does. So, anyway, he shared a story with me about he was in a similar situation, and a friend of his gave him some advice and said, you can't try and wrap your head around it. You can't try and change it. You can't try and change it. You just gotta love it. Now that sounds easy enough, but like I was telling him, uh, even though you already know that, uh, you just kind of, for whatever reason, it's not at the front of your brain, and you got to hear it again. Uh, well, that happened this morning. That I heard it from him, and it really resonated this time. So I just want to say, if any of you guys out there are struggling uh, with that, with a loved one's decisions, or uh, maybe you got kids that are getting into trouble, maybe you got somebody you know and love uh, has a drinking or drug problem. Um, of course, always you want to help, and sometimes you can't help because you don't understand the underlying. Um, so sometimes you just gotta love them. People are gonna screw up, and they're gonna make mistakes, and they're gonna make decisions that baffle you, and that you know throughout life. Um, that really helped me this morning. Try and change them. You can't change them. You gotta let them do what they're gonna do, but you can love them, and it doesn't have to be unconditionally. You know, you've got to have boundaries. If you've got a family member or a kid that's got an alcohol or drug problem, and they're screwing up and they're stealing from you, or Something along those lines, you've got to stand up for yourself, and you've got to show them some tough love and say no. But it doesn't mean that you don't love them. It doesn't mean you can't love them. So love them where they're at. That's what my wife says. Love them where they're at. I don't necessarily have to agree with it. I don't have to like it, but uh, you know, just gotta love them and love them where they're at. So if that wasn't vague enough for you, I can try and do another video that's even more vague. Anyway, uh, don't worry, all is well. Everyone is well. The kids are well. The wife is well. Uh, just stuff that I'm dealing with. So that is my advice for today via Shane. Just love them. Oh, that's all I got for this week, kids. Be good humans. See you next time.